Good afternoon, Bronx Arts Middle. It's Mr. Naruski on Monday afternoon, and this video will help you for Tuesday's work, May 5th. If you were with us at the beginning of today, we kind of talked about what the week ahead looks like, some of the things that you could look forward to. On Monday, we introduced our new topic, a divided nation. The United States is going to be very divided during this time period because of this word, sectionalism, and that's what Tuesday's work is going to be on. Sectionalism. Think of each part of the country as a separate section or a separate region. And sectionalism is all about your loyalty to your region instead of the entire country. So you see this map that kind of separates the north from the south, where there's distinct regions and people have a little more loyalty to that section rather than the whole country, and it divides our nation. Wednesday, we're going to focus on slavery, and Thursday, we're going to look at free states versus slave states. And then don't forget, on Friday, there's no Google Meets, there's no classwork assignments, and that's for the 7th grade for you guys handing in more of your parent surveys. So what does Tuesday's work look like? If I jump into Google Classroom, you're going to see Tuesday's assignment, May 5th, and it's titled Sectionalism. And there are 2 tasks to complete. Before you complete all those tasks, make sure you complete them carefully and then turn in that assignment on Google Classroom. The first task asks you to read and annotate. So it's nothing new. Each of you has a copy of this. It seems like this is one of the practice and habits that we are doing in social studies. I'm going to open up mine so I have mine in front of me. But your first task is to read and annotate the source, sectionalism, north and south. Add your own notes in the margin, and you do so by clicking and dragging a sentence and then the plus sign to insert a comment. A lot of people seem to still be doing just the highlighter. They're just taking the text, clicking and dragging it, and then going up here and finding the highlight button to highlight important points. The highlighter is not annotation. To annotate properly, you need to write your own comments, and it needs to be 5 comments in the margins. So think about things that you could comment, think about things that you could question, things about your connections you're making. Maybe you're summarizing something or you're visualizing something in your mind. So here's an example of that. I'm going to read the first paragraph. During the 1800s, America was expanding and becoming a powerful nation. At the same time, there was a growing spirit of sectionalism that was threatening to divide the country. So if I saw that last part of that sentence, I clicked and dragged that sentence, and that little plus sign comes up. Add a comment. Sectionalism might mean something negative. I'm making a comment, I'm making a connection to what my own thoughts are going, and I'm making a comment right in the margins. Sectionalism is one's loyalty to the interest of a region instead of the nation as a whole. Many Americans prefer to think of themselves as Northerners and Southerners. So when I look at that, I think of something that's in my mind. Sectionalism is loyalty to your region instead of the whole country. So that's like making a connection to Bronx Arts. Loyalty to section, how about 704 instead of the whole school? And then I'm hitting that blue button that says comment, and I'm adding my comments. You need 5 of those notes or comments in the margins. And as you continue to read, you're going to read a little bit about the North, and you're going to read how the North was different than the South, how life was different, how people were different. There's differences between them, including what is going on with slavery. Sectionalism and slavery are 2 issues that are really going to divide this country. For the second task number 2 asks you to open up your Google Draw assignment that is attached. On your map activity, add images that explain the sectional differences between the North, the South, and the West, something that you're not going to be able to cover based on that reading. You need at least 4 images for each section, and you could watch the video from Tuesday's Google Classroom Meet if you need any help. If you go back to Google Classroom, you're going to see a sectionalism map activity. You will only see this map. You will see what looks like 3 pieces of a puzzle, 3 pieces of the United States. I'm purposely leaving this alone for now. This is going to be part of our mini lesson tomorrow. This will be something that we do together at the beginning of our Google Meet. So if you join our Google Meet tomorrow morning, we're actually going to do this together. You'll have this task done. If you want to start reading tonight, start annotating tonight, so you have a good understanding of what sectionalism is all about, the North and the South, you can do so you're a little more prepared for tomorrow's lesson. If you don't want to do the reading, and if you don't want to, and if you cannot do the map, then you need to watch our Google Meet tomorrow afternoon to help you with this assignment. That is it for me on my end. Guys, have a great rest of your afternoon. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.